Alright, what's going on guys? Paul1 today. We are back with a brand new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare informational video with some gameplay in the background. De-atomizer strike by KARNAGE. If you want to check him out, his link will be right at the top of the description below. But today we're going to be talking about a couple new weapons that are going to be coming to the game rather soon. Now before we get any further, if you could drop an early like on today's video, that'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, subscribe to KARNAGE if you are new, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So there's several new weapons. I have some images, and then there's going to be some gameplay down in the description below. You can check out those actual gameplay footages of them on Reddit, and you know, obviously we can't show them here on YouTube, but they are leaked. They're out there. If you want to check them out, you can. But the first one we're going to be taking a look at is basically the 1887 shotgun from Modern Warfare 2. It looks, you know, like obviously a futuristic version of it, but it seems very, very powerful and very good, and it looks really fun to use. I cannot wait to hopefully get this weapon. But that's the first one, and I believe it is called, let's see if we can find the name. There's several of them in there. They have code names and stuff, so I don't know if it's going to be exactly it, but it's, yeah, right now it's code name just model 2187, so that might be just the new name for it, which is kind of funny, but I'm not exactly sure if that's what the actual name's going to be, but of course it's a shotgun. Now the next one we have is a kind of like a, people are calling it the Barret, but it's basically like a weird one-shot sniper, and you kind of reload it right behind the scope. You kind of, after one shot, you have to break it in half, put the bullet in right behind the scope, and then you're ready to shoot again. It reloads very quickly and is almost entirely a one-shot kill, so it looks like a pretty fun sniper rifle to use, and I'm sure it's going to be pretty popular once it drops for those that get it. Now the next weapon is like a strange shotgun. It kind of reminds me of some weapon. I think it's another shotgun, honestly, in Infinite Warfare. I can't remember whether or not it's in this game or in Advanced Warfare, but there's another shotgun out there that's been in Call of Duty before that kind of reminds me of this one. This seems to be like a very, very, very powerful weapon, almost entirely one-shot kill. There's a couple times when the guy's using it where it only does half health, which I don't know why, but it has a pretty good range on it. When you're aiming down sights, especially those close distances, you're gonna get one-shot kills almost all the time, and it seems like even the long distances, one-shot kills are happening, so it seems like a pretty good assault rifle, and I believe it's called the Gauss, G-A-U-S-S. That's what its code name is right now. And then finally, we have a very strange weapon that it's odd. It's like a shotgun sniper rifle, and it looks weird. Like, it looks like something out of like Destiny. I don't know if it just doesn't have, I don't think the weapon's fully made, because when he's using it, it seems to be a little bit glitchy when he aims down sights. So maybe like the textures of the weapon aren't completely integrated, but it kind of looks like it's something out of like Borderlands or something. But overall, it seems like it's not exactly the strongest weapon. It seems like two-shot kills is what was happening most of the time, but when he does get the kill, the enemy's body flies back really far, and that's kind of funny. But it overall doesn't seem like the greatest weapon. But then again, this is a very like glitched beta version of the gun, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I hope that it does like stay the same way. When you shoot someone, their body goes flying back, like way exaggerated, which is pretty fun. And just for that reason, honestly, I kind of want the gun. I hope that stays the same. It's really, really funny. I highly recommend checking out the video down in the description. And of course, all credit is to the guy named Jarny. He is the guy that seemed to have managed to get the game, or to get the weapons somehow. I guess they got glitched into his game or something. I'm not exactly sure. But as of now, those are the weapons that we have. There was a couple other ones listed, I believe. Yeah, okay, so the Gauss actually is not a shotgun. It's an LMG. I apologize. Semi-auto LMG. There's a sniper called the Long Shot, apparently. Then one called the Uznal MG or something, a burst fire LMG, the TAC burst. We have mags coming back, which are semi-automatic. They seem to be, the placeholder image is the Hailstorm, but it looks like we're actually getting the mags back in the game from Modern Warfare 2, which is pretty exciting. And then we have the Barret 50 cal is done, 75% needs more detail, animation fix, and a few other changes. It's bolt. Every shot you have to reload. That's the one I was talking about, where you have to put the bullet behind the scope. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Of course, drop a like if you did, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll talk to you all later.